Jonathan, we're going to take a look at your punting video from the camp. Again, I'm going to let it run through normal speed and then slow-mo, and then we're going to go over it, make some comments and some suggestions as we're doing a slow motion analysis.
Johnathan Williams, 2026.
Okay, Jonathan, right at the beginning right here, I want to get you in a nice, comfortable stance. We try to get you guys on a line, and that line just helps us determine, how much you veer off of it. If you come over here, it's just really common, especially younger punters, to kind of step a little toward the direction of their kicking leg. So right here, you got you in your stance. Ideally, we try to get you, have your leg out on that, kicking on the line there, just to give us a reference. So you're pretty close, so you're going to start stepping there, but you can see your right foot's kind of in line up with it right there. So that helps us there. When you're in your stance, right there, once you get in your stance, you want to kind of have, let me get you right here where you are. Okay. You want to have your feet just kind of right underneath your armpits. So you might want to get them just slightly wider. You've got it staggered. That's pretty good stagger right there. You don't want it any more than that. You basically got your heel of your non-kicking foot lined up. This heel right here, your back heel on that foot, and the toe of this foot are kind of lined up on each other. You want to try to keep the feet within the same plane of each other. So here's your one foot. You're kind of staggered like this. You just don't want to have it more. You don't want this foot too far back. You want to keep them within the plane of each other. Okay, so you want to have it all the way down into there. So about where you are looks pretty good. Just get your feet a little wider. Arms, you need to relax those arms. You're kind of standing there. You get your shoulders tense when you got your arms like that. There's no sense. And now you may have your high school coach. A couple things that high school coaches sometimes tell you to do to extend your arms to let your snapper know you're ready. They also may sometimes say extend your hands out there so you can give your snapper a target. Well, there's two. We don't even need that. You don't need to do that for your snapper. So you just basically ask your coach if it'd be all right if you could just stand relaxed. Your arms should be that kind of right down to the side. And the reason is snappers. We had some at the camp. Snappers are coached to snap the ball right there to your hip thigh area. They're coached. We already tell them. You always coach a really good snapper to put that ball in that hip thigh area. We want that's his target. He knows that target. So he doesn't need your hands here. He doesn't need you doing it with your hands. So just tell your snapper, snap to your hip thigh area on the kicking leg. Okay? The other thing is you don't need to tell the snapper when to snap the ball. You don't need to kind of flash your fingers just to tell him when you're receiving the ball, or have your arms outstretched. Again, I mentioned it before. You don't want to get your shoulders all tense. You want to be relaxed to catch that football. Plus, the snapper will snap on when he's ready. That's generally how they do it. And you don't need to have your hands flashed out there to have him do it. And I'll tell you, when a punter is ready, the moment the snapper puts his hands on the football, you're ready. So it has nothing to do with you telling your snapper you're ready too. You don't need to worry about that. Tell your snapper that you understand the moment he puts his hands on the football, you're ready. So it eliminates any use of your hands whatsoever. They've got a natural target, and the moment he puts his hands on the football, you're ready. And he just has to trust that you are, and you definitely need to do it. And then relax your arms to catch the football. You look like you do a pretty good job catching the ball as it comes. Arms outstretched. You're going to find out the more you get into game situations, as you catch the ball, you're going to be kind of leaning into this. You're going to be kind of leaning into it. You're doing it almost a little bit right here. You got a short jab. See that little jab right there? That's a short jab. That's fine with me. Some people are stickler on that, but most of your great punters, a lot of your NFL guys, they'll still take a little jab right there, just like you're doing. So it's a good job there. Your other foot. Now here's right here. Once you catch the football, with the football, the arms outstretched. We talk about positioning the ball as if you're shaking hands. And so from the side, here's your upper arm, and then here's your lower arm. You've got your lower arm kind of like this. You actually have your upper arm kind of back in here too. So your back arm's kind of closer to your body and your lower arm's down like this. I'd rather see your upper arm more like this and your lower arm, instead of here, bring it up to here, like you're shaking hands with somebody. So you want your upper arm just kind of out a little bit, and just like, again, like you're shaking hands. You've got your arm, you can see right here, you got your arm down too far. So you got your arm, it's close to your body and it's going down. Now let's watch what you do with it here. You catch it, you want to get, as soon as you can, get that football molded. And you want to get that ball, we talked about, see how you have your fingers right there and your thumb? You want the laces right in between there, and they're aiming right towards the outside of your shoulder right there. And so you've got your arm down, coming down, and that's caused your upper body to go down too. See how you look at your upper body, can't even hardly see your face. You're looking down. So you want to get that ball right around this rib cage, right below the rib cage, right in there. You want to kind of keep it right in that vicinity, right in there. So you got to get that up, okay? Get the ball up. And then you want to keep the ball. You start off all right here. See how you got everything right here? You caught the ball. So see where your right foot's going out. Your right foot ought to be coming right this direction. We wanted you to punch straight down the line. So you should be coming this direction, but you're stepping it out. And what you're kind of doing a combination of, you're right here, you're taking the ball, and you see how you got it over here. You ought to just keep the ball when you catch it, handshake position, keep it right over that right leg. So get the ball over the right leg, right? That's as far as you want to take that ball to right. But now you're moving the ball and you're stepping to the outside. See how you've come off the line. And punting is all that is. You've got to eliminate. Now you kick soccer style too. Punting is just like we had those shoots out there on the field. You're just stepping straight towards your target. You're just stepping. It's a different skill set than soccer kicking. You're just basically an exaggerated walk toward the direction you're punting the ball when you're punting a spiral. Now there's rollout punts, things, misdirection type punts. Those are something else. And then drop punts are this way too, because you're dropping the ball nose down, getting that end under in effect. So right here, you should be stepping here, but you go right immediately right outside. So you're outside the line. You got to stay within inside this, the chute right here, so to speak. So you stay right in there. So you've taken it outside now. And again, we're trying to punt the ball this direction down the field. So now you're going this way, and you're going to try to bring it back to this way. So you started this way, and you're trying to bring the ball back to this way. So you got to eliminate that. And I know this is early in the camp on the punting segment. You understand now, but holding your arms way down there, again, from the side, you've got your arm like here, and the ball down here, and your whole upper body's leaning over toward it. And it needs to be more your upper arm like this, your forearm area, instead of down here. Bring it up here like you're shaking hands, and get the ball right in this vicinity, right in here. Get the ball higher. So you're taking on. So you're going to raise that ball up. I bet you right here. You're going to raise it up. See how you come up a little bit right there? You're going there, and then you're pulling it up and kind of tossing it right there. And by tossing, you can tell by when you kind of put it right. It's real subtle right here. Watch this. But when you toss it, you end up pushing the back end inward, and the nose goes down because that finger didn't come off cleanly. Plus, you're driving outside. Now, watch how you're going to do here. You're going to start pulling it. You have to pull it to come back. See how you're pulling it to come back? Now you look like a soccer-style kicker. Okay? And again, we went over this at the camp. This arm should not be, right, your left arm should not be inside like this. It should remain outside this kicking leg. It doesn't come across there, all right? Now, I'll tell you something. Watch, you got really good leg explosion. Look at this flexibility. You just got to get your technique down where you keep things in a straight line. You got to eliminate thinking soccer style. It's not a soccer. You don't need to swipe across the ball. You're trying to hit that center mass, and you want the ball. You got the ball with the nose down, and it actually turns. So look how it hit your foot. Hit your foot right there. Your toes hitting this part. Really, the football ought to be turned almost like this. You don't, in the front, you don't want that front end of the ball to hit your toe, and you don't want the back end here to hit the ankle. But see, you're hitting the toe of that, you're hitting the front end of that football, plus it's not coming across your foot. See how your legs are spread right here? That's because you're stepping out and you're trying to pull back. Really good leg right here on the plant. And again, you've got some natural flexibility. You come up through it good. You're coming up. See how you're coming up and through the ball? You got real lot of potential here on power. Just got to keep things straight, okay? You're coming up and forward. That's really good. I don't see it that much, at your age, guys really coming up into the ball like that. You straighten this out and start dropping that ball nice and flat. You've got the nose down. You need to drop that ball flat so you can hit that center mass there. And that angling of the ball, here's your foot. The ball's going to angle across it. That's what causes the spiral. You just got the ball nose down, and you're not even hitting the best spot of that ball. You want to hit that center mass of that ball right there in that center on the bottom side of it with that ball flat. You got it aim down like this. You want it nice and flat with that nose turned inward. The tail end of it, the back nose of it's going to be going outside the right side of your foot. It's going to miss the ankle, and the toe is going to miss the front end because you're going to have that front end of the ball to the left of your toe. And then that way you can hit, the ball's going to drop flat like it is here, and you can hit that center mass. And that's what causes the spiral. So I know, again, we worked on it. Just want to see yourself on video here. You have got some tools that can unleash a good punt. We just got to get that ball dropped correctly. Okay, keep working at it. Okay, John, I got an extra video here for you, showing you Jackson, showing him punting. Just have a clip I had filmed earlier. Just going to get you an idea of what you need to do, some of the things we talked about as you start here. Jackson's getting lined up here. This is how we ideally want you lined up. You can kind of see his feet. See how his feet are just kind of underneath his armpits right there. He's got that stagger we talked about. He has a slight stagger, his kicking foot slightly back. Again, it's within the plane of the plant foot, the non-kicking foot. His feet are pretty much right under his armpits. Really good stance, athletic. He can move either direction, arms relaxed to the side. Here comes the ball. His arms are coming up because you can tell right now. I know the ball's coming right now. See, as soon as I see a college player, a pro player, the hands going, I know the ball's coming. She's got them relaxed. So right there, see right here where you are, you're kind of like this. You got a little body lean. You just have slight body lean. Get those feet a little bit wider. We talked about. Here comes the ball. He catches the ball. The snaps right up there, right about where he's going to be placing the ball. He catches the ball. There he's sitting at about that rib cage level we're talking about. And look at his first step. He's kind of catching the ball. His hands are down, so he's caught the ball. Now he's got to bring it back up. So he positions his hand right there in the back of it. Watch where he puts the ball. The lace is right between the thumb and the index finger. And he's got the laces kind of outside his shoulder right there. And this can vary. You can have it right out the shoulder. He's got it pretty narrow. You can also have it out there about that much. It's just you got to work at this and kind of determine what you want. He's got the ball in line with his leg. And, he's done this a lot. I see he's got the ball up a little bit. Jackson has a little higher drop right here. But right here's where he releases it. Watch where he releases it. Notice the the laces are still outside. And he's releasing the ball. Look how it falls. The same way he was holding it. He's holding it there. Watch how it falls. He's trying to drop that ball right to his leg. He's not perfect on the line, but he's pretty close. This is really, really efficient. This is really good right here. So see how the ball's dropping? Look at his arm. He's got his body. What I really like too about him too, he's from this view, he's vertical, and he's in the horizontal view. He's got his shoulders. Everything looks nice and positioned well. Good left arm, nice clean. Look how his arm just goes just outside his body here. Watch how the arm just outside there. He's dropping the ball. The ball might be outside just a tad. He doesn't get all of it. He wants that ball ideally a little bit more over there. He doesn't get all of it. But you can see he still gets a spiral right there. See it? It's just because he's got the ball turned that way. So you can see the comparison in terms of, see how you go here, and Jackson catches the ball and goes down there, but look how he gets it up there quick. He gets it right back up to the spot it needs to be. And so you got way too low. Way too low. So get the ball up a little more. There's where he takes the handoff. So your hand's coming off right there. There's his hand. You can see again your body position. Really good video for you, buddy. And Jackson's just, he's got a lot of experience. He coaches it. He's done this for many years. Plus his dad was a great punter. So he's got a little edge there. But he keeps the ball. And again, he's thinking keeping everything within the chute. And he goes out just maybe a tab, but not. See, he's right within it. He goes out just a little bit right there. But he's got to keep that ball within the chute. All right, and you can see how low you are. Get your body relaxed. And the reason is you've got some great explosion with your leg. You come up through it really well, but you want to hit that ball. You're hitting, so you're not getting all the ball. Plus, watch where he hits the ball here. Let's see. We'll try to freeze right about that point. That's about the best I can do it. But right here is you're going to hit the ball about the support knee level. And see, there's your knee. And you can see, look how wide your legs are compared to Jackson's. See, he's got his legs, again, everything's right here. He's sitting down right there on it. And then watch him come up through it. He comes up and forward. Got a little turn in his body, nice, but he keeps his body in pretty good position. But he's got a little bit of turn. He's going to work out a little bit, but that's still a really good punt. I mean, good position, good form. And if he's just got to get that ball a little more over his foot, get really ideal ball compression. But you can see the difference, how far you are, and here's your finish. Now look at your leg. You come up. Watch how he finishes. See how he keeps this arm outside? You're coming across. And this is common. We see this, you look kind of almost like a soccer style kicker, but you can see how this arm finishes. And he goes up and forward, and you do a good job right up and forward. We got to get everything with you. We just got to get it coming this way, coming straight ahead. Let me get this lined up here again. You got to get everything. You keep you within this framework right here, just like Jackson. And that's the finish you're looking for right there. Okay, so as you finish, you want to finish like Jackson is right there. Keep looking at this video, review it over and over again, work on these fundamentals. You can make a dramatic change from this past camp to next time we get to see you. Keep working at it.